Time now for the Sunday Roundtable here on OTR. We're joined this morning by Democratic political analyst Marianne Mars, Republican political analyst Rob Gray. Marianne, let me start with you. What stood out in the conversation with the mayor?
What's interesting is the discussion about all the big announcements in June coming up, whether it's the superintendent of schools for Boston Public Schools and a new superintendent for Boston Police Department Public Safety. Michelle Wu is very deftly taking control of both of those things, and you add into that her endorsement of Ricardo Arroyo for Suffolk DA, and you start to see how she's going to connect the dots between crime with kids, public school programs, how the police are going to treat it, and how a DA might treat it. And I think that's a fascinating set of developments, which she's done without a lot of fanfare and nobody connecting those dots.
Rob?
What's interesting to me is she's defending a lack of law enforcement in the city. I mean, we have gangs of kids going through downtown Crossing and other areas, attacking people in department stores and on the streets. She didn't seem very upset by it. She seemed to defend this law where, 13 and under can't be prosecuted, which is why these kids are doing it. There's problems with kids in the schools attacking teachers as well. She's taken the police out of the schools. So this could catch up to her. The police commissioner will play into it, but this law and order thing, you want to bring people back to the city, it has to be safe for them to come back.
She's going to take a different approach. I think that's...
We've also got problems with the T, and for only the second time in history, the Federal Transit Administration is intervening in a local transit system's problems. You heard the mayor talk about it. Staffers are apparently coming to Boston from Washington, saying it is, quote, extremely concerned about safety. General Manager Steve Poftak says he'll work with them. But how worried should he and we as taxpayers be, Rob?
Well, first of all, let's remember Steve Poftak, Governor Baker, they inherited a T which for 40 years has had these maintenance issues, crumbling infrastructure issues, and patronage issues. Let's face it, a lot of the patronage at the T is what led it to be in this terrible financial situation in the first place. So the TGM is always on the hot seat. I think they're hoping the feds come in and get tough and bail this thing out because state officials and governors of both parties have not been able to do it for multiple decades.
And just about every governor has run for office, has promised to solve this problem, and they have yet to do it. Is that fair to say, Marianne?
Yeah, and for all the talk from the Baker administration about taking over the Boston Public Schools, which seems to be so politically driven and a personal agenda there, guess who's getting taken over first? The T. And for all the money Charlie Baker talked about here last week that they've put into the T and everything else, it's the T that will be taken over because you can no longer ignore the injuries and the deaths that have been occurring from that. So here's the fact. They're not going to be here to take care of it. It'll take another governor, a new one, more money, and a harsh assessment because putting all this off didn't stop it. It just made it worse and more expensive.
Which is sort of what Michelle Wu sort of hinted at in our interview with her.
State House legislators are still sitting on a package of pandemic relief voting reforms, including mail-in voting. The deadline for passing it in time for this fall's elections is the end of May, and here we are right now in the middle of May. So holding it up, apparently, is same-day voting, which House leaders don't want. Marianne, is it worth it to hold up the entire bill?
It's a false choice. Bill Galvin, the Secretary of State, endorses all of those things, including same-day registration. So there's not a logistics problem. It's not a political problem or public opinion problem because it's wildly popular. And as our democracy is under assault, and women in particular from the Supreme Court, everyone should be making it easy to vote. And that's why the House needs to pass it.
Rob? In 2020, we had record voting without same-day voting. We added things. We added early voting. We added mail-in voting. Those should be kept. I would just do a straight bill with mail-in voting, early voting. They make sense. Drop the same day. Unnecessary.
You saw the picture at the top of the show, and you have probably seen it on Twitter. Marty Walsh was in South Korea for the swearing in of the new president. But his roots, as always, remain in Boston. Boston coffee and Monster games make him right at home, as you see in this Twitter post. What's your comment, Rob?
Well, here's the thing. There are some strange menu items at the Dunkin' Donuts in South Korea. I have found out through something called Google. I don't think that Marty Walsh went in and bought himself a kimchi stuffed donut or a jalapeno sausage pie donut.
Oh, donut?
But he liked the photo op.
Oh,
Can you imagine? Can you
donut.
imagine?
Oy.
Well, as we talked here a few weeks ago about Marty Walsh trying to be the Joe Biden to Kamala Harris's Barack Obama on a VP ticket, one thing you do when you want to be VP, you try to get some foreign policy experience. So he travels to Seoul, Korea with who? Kamala Harris's husband. Okay? So He's living his best dot life in Dunks in Seoul. And I rest my case about his political ambitions.
Without the kimchi buns.
Maybe.